Okay, good afternoon, everybody. It is 12:53 p.m. Eastern Time on January 12th, 2024. This is Chad Xavier Harris here, recording live from Lawrenceville, GA, or Norcross, or Duluth, GA, or whatnot, right? Whatever. I'm recording live from somewhere in GA, right? So, my trading name is either Silverburger, Rainman FX, or Rainman, or Chad Trades, or HTT Prime, or HTT Rayman, right? That's my new YouTube channel. I'm starting a new YouTube channel. My original YouTube channel was C. Xavier Films. So back then I was Chad Films. Then when I started to trade, I called myself Chad Trades. And then my trading partner and trading mentor, Isaiah Lee Noble Hollywood Trades, he named me the Rain Man. So I started calling myself the Rain Man. At first I didn't like that name. I was like, bro, it sounds like the devil. Don't call me the Rain Man, please. But he was like, you gotta go watch, the Tom Cruise movie with Dustin Hoffman. Can't remember what it's called right now. But yeah, I watched it. Then I realized why he called me the Rain Man, how I analyzed the data. So I'm the Rain Man. So basically, okay, the Rain Man is trading Bitcoin, right? So I'm trading Bitcoin. You're looking right now at the screen record. You're looking at the live screen of my trading account, my live account. I started off with like $20 about 2 days ago. I went into a sell on that account maybe twice or three times, and I got out at like 2:30 in the morning a few days ago. And then I had doubled the 20 to 40. So last night at like 2 a.m., I got into another sell on Bitcoin based on the hourly chart. The hourly wave was a bear wave, but I knew the daily and the 5 hour wave is still a bull wave. So I set my take profit to 45 even, $45,000 even. I got into it at 46. 100 and something, 147. You can see it on the screen right now. I got into the sell three times at 46, 147, right? Boom. With about $40 in there. I got into three of them. You can see it right there on the other side. It says 0.03. So I got into 3 units or whatever. I sold Bitcoin three times with a take profit of, just $1,000 down, basically. Every $1,000 Bitcoin moves, it will give you $10 in profit. So I knew it was gonna give me about $51 in profit. So that doesn't really add up to, so they give you more. But I just looked at it like about $10. But it was a little bit more. So it told me when I was entering into the trade and I set my take profit that I would get $51 profit if that happened. And that's exactly what happened. They gave me about $51 profit. So the 20 went to 40 from one trade, or like just one set of trades, one wave, basically. One wave. I did like two or three, sells on that first wave. And I didn't catch the full wave. I just caught like the end of it. And then on this one, I had doubled that, boom, 20 to 40. Okay, I took that 40, did the same thing again, didn't catch the whole wave, just caught kind of the end of the wave or whatnot. And I got out early. As you can see right now, the actual price of it right now is way lower than the take profit. The take profit was at 45, bro. I could have set it for 44 and I would have been good. And it would have still been good. Could have not set it at all. Could have not set my take profit at all. I don't normally set take profits. I definitely don't I definitely don't set stop losses. That's depending on if you're right or wrong, that's a potential kamikaze mission. I'm kind of a kamikaze trader. I'm definitely a YOLO trader before the word YOLO was even used for Wall Street bets and all of those degenerates, right? My brother, Justin, I would always send him pictures of my trade. He would always say, go for the gusto. So I'm a gusto trader. Like before YOLO was used in that term, I called it going for the gusto. We're going for the gusto, baby. You know what I'm saying? I'm a gusto goer. I go for the gusto, before the term YOLO. So I don't even necessarily use YOLO anymore. I reduce YOLO to risk management. So I don't YOLO. I don't put the full account on there. I do half the account. And it's the same thing, because if you're wrong, it doesn't matter how many, times you went in. If you have no stop loss, eventually it's going to crash you out. So it doesn't matter how much you put on there. So I don't YOLO anymore. I HOLO. I call it HOLO. It's half of a YOLO. I'm not going to put everything on there. I'm going to put half of it on there because everything is still in the account. Like, I don't put stop losses because I look at it like my entire account is my stop loss. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to put everything I have into the account, right? That's my stop loss. Even if I do put everything I have into the account, that's still the entire account is my stop loss. What I'm willing to lose is inside of the full account. That's it. If I have $1,000 in the account, then $1,000 is my stop loss. You know, because it doesn't matter what I leverage. If there is no stop loss and I'm the wrong way, it's gonna go and crash me out. So basically, what I do now for risk management purposes is I conduct a HOLO. I put half of the account on there. So I'll break down the math for you. In this account, the way the leverage works for, the way the leverage works for the Bitcoin is that it's going to take about $6 or $7 out of my leverage for every Bitcoin trade I do. So I will, whatever my account balance is, let's say it's $100 in there, right? I was just waiting for them to do that. Yeah, I'm kind of trying to do something here. Thank you. you know. So anyway, let's say I have $100 in the account, $120 in the account, right? I'm gonna divide that by two. That means I can only put half of that in leverage. So that way I have another half of the account to account for the buffer to protect, to pad the trade so it can go against me that much, right? Just to help me out until I get the fine tuning of the precision sniper entry beginning of the wave where it won't go against me after that. Anyway, then would be the only time it's safe to do a YOLO. But even then, I still wouldn't do a YOLO. I would just do a HOLO right there. So let's say I have $120 in the account. That means I can leverage 60. Now, if Bitcoin takes $6 to $7 per trade, that means I can do a 0.10 maximum, but only at the very beginning of the wave. Let's say I caught it at the end of the wave. Definitely don't do a 0.10. Do like a 0.5 or maybe a 0.3 or a 0.2 or something like that. Just get you a little 100 or 200%. So now okay, now we're at the other video. This is the MetaTrader chart. This is my setup for Bitcoin. This actually shows you the setup that I have. I just want to show you the results of the trade so you could know that it was in profit and I did a successful trade. This one won't really show you that. So right here, I'm looking at the actual chart. This is my setup. I have my bears power 50 inside of my bulls power 50. You have to apply your bears to the high and you have to apply your bulls to the low. Boom. That's your modified Rayman HTT Prime Bulls Bears modified setup right there. I just became your best friend in the entire world. And if anyone ever asks you who's the Rayman, just slap the dog out of them. Just slap them. Every time they ask you who I am, just slap them. And you're probably going to end up in jail. But don't tell them who I am. Just slap them. You don't know the Rayman, and you slap them. Just slap them, bro. You have my permission, you know. And then they can find out about me on their own or whatever. Who's the Rain Man? You know what I'm saying? You never heard of the Rain Man? So, yeah. So, this is where we're at right now. I just gave you the modified setup. So, everything else I say is just kind of filler. It's just a waste of your time, pretty much. Because I've just given you my setup. I showed you the results. This is the setup I'm using. You see the results. So what we're waiting for now, since my take profit already took me out early, I'm just waiting patiently like a duck in the pond for the bull run to get it on. And as soon as that bull's power 50 goes positive, I'm in there like swim whale. And it's going to be awesome. I'm going to do a 0.10. I'm going to take that 90 leverage. I'm going to leverage half of that. That's 50, 60. We're just going to round up the 90 to 100. And we're going to say we can get it to $50 worth of trades. So we're going to do like a point, between a 0.5 and a 0.7. Honestly, I'm my gut's saying just go with a 0.5, Chad. Just go with a 0.5. You know, the frisky side of me is saying, let's get him with a .7, Chad. You could do a .7. Let's multiply 7 times 6. I would say that's like, what, 35? It's close. 40? It's going to take out $7. Really $6. I should do 7. Okay, 7 times 7 would be 49. We could do a .7. Yeah, we could do a .7. When this goes into a buy, when the Bulls power 50 on the hourly chart goes positive, we're going to buy it 7 times. And let's say that goes up to like 48,000, 49,000 or something. Let's just say 48. Let's say it starts to go up at 44, from 44 to 48. That would be 40, 44 to 48. That's $4. That's $4,000. It's gonna be like $40 a trade or something. $50 a trade times 7. I'm gonna have to go to the calculator for that. 4 times 7 is 3 times 7 is 21. It says 28. $280 added to the $100. That would put us at $380 from $20 just a few days ago. I'm definitely a small account trader because the real philosophy of it is if you're gonna crash $1,000, you're gonna crash $10. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter how much you have in there if you're wrong, bro. So until you can identify the proper wave, you should really start with the lowest amount that you need. Because I've turned $20 into 100 countless times. I've turned $20 into 1,000 countless times. Then you're about to watch me turn $20 into, I already turned it into 100. You're gonna watch me turn that 100 into 500, and you're gonna watch me turn that 500 into 1,000, and then you're gonna watch me turn that 1,000 into 5,000. Then you're gonna watch me turn that 5,000 into 10,000, and then the 10,000 into 20,000. Eventually, not every single trade, just eventually. Then eventually you're gonna see that 20,000 go to 40,000. Then eventually 40,000 is gonna be 80,000. Then eventually the 80,000 is gonna be 160,000. And eventually the 160,000 is going to be 320,000. And eventually the 320,000 is going to be 740,000. Then after that, eventually you're going to see $1.4 million, started off from a $20 account, and, it's just going to be very awesome. I'm going to, There's a will, there's a way, right? He's damn right. You're damn right. If there's a will, there's a way. He's absolutely freaking right. I love it. I love it. So, so yeah, that's basically it. We have like 3 more minutes left of photos or live video. There we go. I'm about to. Oh yeah, this is where we stop it. We stop it here. Bye. Thank you all for watching.